Hello, welcome to this edition of The Forge. It's the first edition, even though for us it's the second edition because we filmed a whole show and then we erased all of it, so we're doing it again. But this is the first show of The Forge on the Iron Penn show. Every day we're going to upload a show on our channel. The Iron Penn show is going to be a talk show. And once every week or 2 weeks, we'll tell you when we decide. We'll also have a sketch, like the old Iron Penn shows, and we'll upload that on the same channel. It's on the same channel. Once in a while, look up Behind the Penn channel. We might also have videos on that. But today, we're going to be talking about some crazy inventions. And let's hope the Forge doesn't end up with one of these crazy inventions we're about to talk about. The first invention we'll talk about is a potato chip grabber. It's this little weird hand on the end of a stick, kind of like a Mickey Mouse glove hand, and you pick up potato chips with it, and you grab them and you put them in your mouth, which is kind of disgusting because if everyone wants to use it, then they're all putting that in their mouth, and no one wants to think about that. But the same thing with spoons, so as long as you wash it, it'll be fine. I've never had an issue, who has had an issue with these sort of things? I don't know. Who, says, I am going to buy this so that grease doesn't get on my fingers when I'm eating chips. That's what pants are for, you can just wipe it off on your pants. It might stain it, but you don't need to buy like a $20 chip grabber to prevent that. The next item on the docket is the bread gloves. These are bread gloves that you put on your hand, and the catchphrase, I believe, is turn anything into a sandwich. I've never had the problem where I'm just eating lunch meat and need bread. I usually have bread when I eat lunch meat. But I suppose some people decide that they need to always have gloves on in case they're going to eat something that they want bread with. I think it's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't need gloves on my hands. Plus, when you're eating the gloves off your hand, it feels like you're eating yourself, which is kind of disgusting. What if you forget that they're on your fingers and you bite down really hard? Have you ever bit your tongue? It's like, you can't really do it when you try, but when you don't try, it's like, ow! It's really painful. It's a good trick, though. What you can do is you can paint your hands red or put ketchup on them or something and then eat it, and people will think you're eating your own hands. And they'll be really disturbed, and you'll get rid of some friends, if you don't need them. Who needs friends after all? If you buy bread gloves, you probably don't have any friends because you're a loser. The next thing is the gas-powered flashlight. This is a yellow flashlight powered by gas, and it has gas coming out of it to show you that it's powered by gas. I would think it's unwieldy if you're going to hang it right in front of your face, because it'd, get up your nostrils and you'd probably die to death. So, I think that's not a good thing. But if you're going camping and you like explosions, you can throw it into the fire and it'll explode, and you'll probably be dead. But that's fine, because you get to see explosion from the inside, which is really very painful, as I said before about the bread gloves, but it's a lot of fun, because you see an explosion from the inside. The next one is the baby cage. It looks like a giant air conditioning with little springs around the thing. What you do is this is from like the 40s or the 50s when they had black and white pictures, and there were a lot of things that were not illegal, which I'm sure if you hung your baby out of a window today that would be illegal. But you put your child in it and then lock the door, and then they can hang out of a window and look out in almost no protection, and you can disturb them for life, and they'll be scared of heights forever. But you won't have to worry about where to put your baby, and that is a good thing. The last thing, the craziest invention, invention, sound like I'm from the South, is diet water. This is water, calorie and fat free. Who knew that water even had calories and fat? But I guess it does. So, I mean, you can drink water while you're on a diet. You couldn't do that before. But these crazy Japanese people are bringing you water that is calorie and fat free, and you can drink it with your potato chips because you don't feel guilty about drinking the water, so you can make up for the dieting that you did by eating some potato chips with your potato grabber. I guess that's their logic. I think that's a little bit crazy. I don't really need a bottle of diet water. I don't need a diet anyway, but especially diet water. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, check back tomorrow. We will have a video for you then. It's going to be fun. It's going to be new. It's going to be fun, as I already said. So check back tomorrow, and as always, may the forge be with you. Always. Thanks for watching.